and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellie and today I'm gonna go through my knitting bingo card for 2026. I know I am incredibly late to the party. It already is February, but I just haven't had the time to film this video. I've had this bingo card done I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I'm also late for that. But as I always say, better late than never, which is why I'm gonna share my bingo card with you today. So let's go through what I want to achieve this year and what I want to make. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. So it's a 25 squared list in a sense, bingo card, and I just really wanted to fill out the page. I don't know if there are any rules to this. I just really like the idea, which is why mine looks the way it does right now. So in the first column, I have a de-stash yarn, make one summer garment, knit a wrap/shawl, use scraps, and finish a long-term whip. These, you will kind of see a theme throughout the bingo card because I really want to reduce my stash. I've already started selling some yarn, which makes me really happy that it just went to someone else and they can use it and do whatever they like with the yarn, because I know I would never have used it anyway. So I'm really happy about this. I really want to put my focus not only on de-stashing yarn, but also using up old yarn, using up some scrap yarn, etc. So you will see a little theme here. The next column is knit a plain sweater, finish a pair of socks, make something for kids. I've been wanting to do that for a really long time. There are just no kids in my family, so my boyfriend has got a niece and a nephew. He's actually got more but kids in like his family, but he's got kids like in his surrounding, which is what I'm trying to say. So I can finally make something for kids and just get the experience, and hopefully they will like it and wear it. We'll see. It's just something that I would like to do. Then embellish a garment, something I've also been wanting to do for a really long time. I don't know if I want to do a full-on garment or if I should start a little bit smaller, since I've never embellished anything. I'm specifically thinking about putting beads in a knitted garment. I just really like the look of it. I think it adds a lot of interest and it's just something I would like to try. And then the last one from this row is get under 60,000 meters of yarn. Go and check out my yarn stash data video if you're interested. How much yarn I've got currently under my belt, which is way too much. So this is also a big goal concerning stash busting. The next row we get into more garments is the Ingrid sweater by Petite Knit. I made this sweater before, then I ran out of yarn, and then I undid the whole garment because I couldn't finish it and I wasn't able to get any more of this yarn. So I really want to make this sweater again because I know I had so much fun knitting that one. Then use up old yarn, mend an old knit, make a dress. I want to make a dress again. I had so much fun making one last year. So I want to make another one. I'm not sure if I want to knit it or maybe even try crocheting it, since I also know how to crochet. I actually started out crocheting before I started knitting, but that's just something for the future. It's an idea I have in my head. I don't know if I will even find the motivation to do it, to start it, to finish it, since the dress is a very very big thing to make and a long-term commitment from my thinking. And the last one is knitted blanket. I've made a few blankets in my knitting career. I want to make one specifically also using up some old yarn, so stash busting. And knitting a blanket is just a really fun project to have on the side. I want to do something where I don't have to think about it a lot, like no complicated stitch patterns, just something kind of quick and easy where I can get rid of a lot of yarn in a very, I wouldn't say small amount of time, but you know what I mean. The next column is knitted Christmas sweater. I've never done that before. Well, I have actually, but I want to make another one. Knit a colour work sock. Try staking. That is a completely new technique that I want to try and see how I like it. Use unravelled yarn. That also kind of goes hand in hand with using up old yarn, just yarn I've had in my stash for a really long time and I didn't want to use for that project anymore. And the last one is the zipper sweater by Petite Knit. This one has been on my list for such a long time. It has been on so many other lists of things I want to make, either in winter or in autumn, and I've just never gotten around to it because the zipper is just a very intimidating part of the whole project, that I just gravitated more towards something maybe a little bit simpler, a technique that I already know how to use. So that one has always been just pushed back on the back burner. And then the last row we've got make a gauge swatch. I'm really bad with gauge swatches. I don't like making them. I don't like blocking them. I have so many already and I don't know what to do with them, so that is a huge commitment, even though I know you have to make a gauge swatch basically for every sweater you want to make, just to check if the needle size is correct. Then the Soja wrap cardigan, beautiful pattern. I like to make one cardigan a year, thereabouts. So maybe this one will be that one cardigan for the year. Knit a lace pattern. I love making lace. I've not done lace for a really long time just because it uses so much brain power, but I really want to get back into it. Use a hand-dyed yarn. That's also a really big one for me because hand-dyed yarns are very, very special to me, and I don't like using them even though I know I should use them because it's yarn and you should use up your yarn that you have. But we'll get there when the time is right. And then I want to get down to only 4 whips. I have way too many whips at the moment. This list doesn't help with that. I should really finish some before I start anything from that list, specifically like pattern wise. But we'll see. Nothing really sparks joy for me at the moment. I like to make and work on small projects, so no big jumpers and stuff like that. So maybe those 4 whips will be pushed to the end of the year to achieve and not anytime soon. Right, that is my knitting bingo list. Let me know if you also have one for yourself. I was really intrigued by this concept. I just loved the idea of then being able to color it in, just having some fun with it and not being super like static with what you want to make and not being able to move. And it also feels like if you're not using something from that list, you are not really progressing in your journey. That might sound really stupid, but that's why I chose the things the way I chose them because I wanted some quick wins. I know a lot of them sound like the same 2 bits, so technically you could say I'm cheating by coloring both in, but I just need quick wins, okay? And I think this is a very efficient way to get those in my everyday life and my knitting. So let me know if you have any plans for this year, any projects you really want to make, any like make 9 lists, any other bingo cards as well. I would love to have a chat with you down in the comments. If you liked this video, go and leave a like and a subscribe. It would make me really happy and help me out a lot. And I'm gonna see you next time. Happy knitting. Bye.